I'm Kenny.
I'm Nadia.
And today we have another packed show for you. We've got rumour, we've got gossip, we've got TV, we've got, oh, you name it. There's so much of it, I don't even know what to think about it.
Yes, we have so much to talk about today. And as always, I want to start with the TV show news. So I have good news for the Arabic fans of the show Maraşli, or The Trusted. It's going to be shown in Egypt.
Ooh.
Yes. It's really exciting. The show started actually in Turkey on January last year. Mm-hmm. It is starring Burak Deniz and Alina Boz. We talk about her almost every
she comes up
a lot. She's everywhere.
She's busy.
I know. I wish I was Alina Boz. Anyways, that's a different thing.
I wish you were Alina.
The show tells the story of an ex-soldier who decides to leave that life behind and the job behind and start working at a bookstore. Until fate puts a photographer, Alina, in his way, and she kind of brings troubles with her, actually. And then they get involved with the mafia and things get complicated.
Oh my God, that does sound complicated.
The show was actually canceled in Turkey due to low ratings. Yeah, it's really sad. But it was voted the show, the least show that the fans wanted to see end. Yeah, but now it gets a new beginning in Egypt.
Power of the people. Power of the people. Just because you think you should cancel a show does not mean that you should.
Yeah.
The people have spoken. They voted that they least wanted to see it go.
Yeah.
Now it's back.
Now it's back.
And in Egypt, just in Egypt?
In Egypt for now. It's probably going to be dubbed in Arabic because that's how they do it there.
Sure.
But it's exciting. Maybe this will open, more doors.
I'm sure. And again, if lots of people don't know, we mention it every week. TV industry in Turkey is massive, and particularly in a lot of Arab countries like Egypt. This is a massive market. It's a huge country.
Yeah.
So big in Egypt, you're big everywhere, as far as I'm concerned. One day we'll be big in Egypt.
I hope so.
I hope so. If everyone knows what's going on. Is that everything on your TV front?
Yes.
So there's some good news. I've got some. Say mixed news.
Ooh.
Mixed news for some. For us, it's great, right? For the consumer, it's great. But for the, the powers that be behind, it's a little bit more complicated.
What is it?
So there's a show called Eşkıya Dünyaya Hükümdar Olmaz.
Ooh, long name.
A long name, but in English it's just The Bandits.
I would go. I would go with that one.
I would just go with The Bandits one. It's a bit easier. Bit easier to say.
Yeah.
Now this show is really, really big.
I've heard of it.
You've heard of it. Now, the reason why there's some trouble brewing behind the scenes is that it's moved from ATV to BluTv. And on top of that, something happened to the last episode. Got postponed. Everyone's like, what's going on? We want our last episode.
Ooh.
Well, once BluTv bought it, they wanted to turn the last episode into a movie.
Ooh.
And then spin everything off from there.
I love that.
It's a great idea, right?
Yeah, it's a really good idea.
ATV? They're saying no.
Sister.
They're saying
not
no.
On my watch.
No. This is maybe there's banditry going on behind the scenes. I don't know.
What they do?
The lawsuit is for a cool 165 million Turkish lira.
165.
Oh, that's so much money. Million. Whew, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, Arif was like, I didn't run the show for like 5 seasons, so you guys come and take it.
No.
They're not going without a fight.
They're not going without a fight. And they shouldn't. I mean, it's a great show. It's worth fighting for.
I'd fight for it.
I'd fight for it. I have fought for it.
You did?
I already have. I got
Not my bandits.
Not my bandits. Give me it back. Well, when I saw that the last episode hadn't been aired, I went out into the street and I screamed at the moon. I was so devastated.
Yeah.
It was raining. I was on my knees. I was banging on the ground. I was going, give me my last episode. 200th episode, no less.
I know. It's a long thing.
So anyway, long story short,
Yeah.
it will be coming back. For those of you at home who are like me, who nearly committed suicide over the news.
I know.
It will be coming in a movie format, elongated, on BluTv, or maybe not. We don't know.
Or maybe not. We don't know. We don't know.
Fight it out in the courts. That's your problem. I only ask one thing. I ask one thing.
What?
From me to the people at BluTv and RTV. Just one thing. Make it quick. Bring it back.
Make it quick, not like Kenny telling the news. Moving on, something Kenny doesn't know how to do. We have a show that we actually talked about last episode. If you remember Suslu Korkurup,
I remember you struggling with the name.
I know, Suslu Korkurup. So, remember how we said they were like in between lead actresses, they don't know who they're gonna choose?
Yes. Oh, did you get the role?
No.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I didn't. Maybe next time. But you know who did?
Let me guess.
Try to guess.
So they have to be alive.
Alina Buzz got the
What?
role.
She's back!
Yes.
She's back. Buzz,
Listen,
buzz,
she's
buzz.
killing it. She's killing it out there. She got the role. She's going to be starring next to Çağatay. This makes it even more exciting. I can't wait to see it. Congratulations to her.
Good choice.
And yeah, good
Elena
choice.
Buzz. Elena.
No, she's killing it. I'm so jealous.
When I say Elena, you say Buzz.
Buzz.
Elena.
Buzz.
Elena.
She's ruling the world.
Well, as happy as I am to see that she's involved,
Yeah.
I am very disappointed, particularly with your new hair. It looks
I know.
very nice, Netta.
Thank you
were
so
perfect for
much.
the
I did so
role.
much to be the scary. No, not the scary. The fancy.
The fancy
The
scarecrow.
fancy scary. Yeah, the fancy aunt.
And look at you right now. You got the fancy jacket on,
I know. They didn't like. Atatürk didn't give
and
me
you got the
this chance.
scarecrow
No,
thing.
the scarecrow hair, the scarecrow makeup.
Are you finished with the scary scarecrow?
Yes, I'm done.
The scary fancy scarecrow.
The fancy.
It's so
scarecrow.
easy to say scary scarecrow.
I know
fancy
you
scarecrow.
can. Yeah,
Well, this is going to become a bit of a theme. Disney.
Disney.
We mentioned last week that Disney was coming to Turkey. Disney. Now, this obviously, everybody's heard of Disney. It's like one of the biggest corporations in the world. And obviously, they're not going to come to Turkey and not do anything.
Yeah,
right?
they're not coming empty-handed. I'll tell you that.
No, they didn't just kind of saunter in and go like, show me what you've got.
We're
They
here,
come
yeah.
in, they kick the door down, and they're like, hey, boom, watch our TV shows.
Yeah.
And coming right off the bat,
Yeah.
boom, Escape.
Escape.
Kaçış.
Ooh.
And this one, where to start? Well, firstly, it's about two correspondents.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Ooh.
That's all I know. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But maybe you've heard of this guy, maybe his name, Engin Akyürek.
Oh, I did.
So he'd been busy because he created the show. Disney comes in, they're like, show us who you've
Wow.
got. And Engin Akyürek went, I got a show.
Me.
Mr. Disney, I've got a show. And he put together Escape. It's going to be presumably good. I have no idea. All I know is that there's two
He
correspondents.
rarely does, bad things.
He rarely does
He's a
bad
huge
work.
actor. I love him so much. So I think this is going to be amazing.
Have you ever heard of Iynemli Helvacıoğlu?
Yes, I did.
Because she's going to be alongside
That's a
him.
beautiful duo.
It is a beautiful duo, isn't it?
I think they're going to be like charismatic. And also they're very handsome. Which they're beautiful people. That helps,
Inside and out.
I guess.
I don't know.
I never
have no
met
idea
them.
what they're like. Maybe they could be the scum of the universe. I mean, often people, they could.
As long as they're pretty.
Any fans of Engin Akyürek, you might remember him
Yeah.
from Kara Para Aşk,
Yes.
Black Money Love.
I love that show, actually. I love
Powerful
it.
title.
Yeah, I love the show.
Also on Kara Para Aşk was Tuba Büyüküstün.
Ooh.
Very nice. If you know Tuba, she's very talented.
I love her.
And he was also on What Is Fatma Gul's Fault, or
Yes.
Fatma Gul'un Suçu Ne,
Yeah.
which he was on with the great Beren Saat.
I
one of
love,
my favorites.
I love Beren Saat. And actually, very recently, I just found out that Beren is releasing an album, a music album.
God, woman of so many talents.
So many talents. So this is going to be her first album ever. She sang before on stage, but never like this.
Yeah.
And it's an album of 6 songs. And get this, it is Turkish and English songs. I know.
Wait, is it she does 2 versions of the same song in different languages,
So-
or does she just sing one line in English, one line in Turkish?
What I found is that she's doing like a Turkish version and an English version.
Gotcha.
But I'm not sure about that. I think it would be better to kind of
I
have
hope
like
she doesn't have a show called The Bandit, because the word,
it will take the entire song basically.
the English version would just be Bandit.
So her album is going to be electronic dance music vibe. I'm really excited. I really want to see what comes out of it.
Any preview? Have you had a chance to listen to it?
Nothing. She said it will be released in the spring.
In the spring.
In this spring, because it's like, dancey time.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
No, the rain today is awful. This is not a time for electronic dance.
Dance music.
This is a time for somber, drony, dirgy music.
Yeah. But I want to go back to that Disney Plus talk.
Of course.
Yes, because there is an incredibly massive project happening. It is so big.
Is it this big?
I think a little bit bigger. Yeah.
This big?
Yeah, about that big. Isn't it crazy? Yeah. So, are you ready for this?
Hit me.
Okay. The show is starring Aras Bulut Iynemli. And we've talked about Aras before. You know, he was in Şükür or The Pit, and he was very famous. The show broke records. And he has 24 awards.
What?
Yeah, in his name.
I don't even have one.
I have none. I think I have one that you gave me from that Christmas thing.
Yes, yeah. I gave you one at the
Years
Christmas
ago.
party. Yeah.
Okay, get ready. He's going to be portraying the one and only, the legend, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk.
Ah.
As we all know, Atatürk is the founding father of the Republic of Turkey. And Aras said it was, you know, a huge honor for him to play this. It's one of the, probably the biggest role he will ever play.
Yeah.
Ever. He should just retire after
I think
this.
in Turkey, playing Atatürk is like playing Hamlet.
It's
if you're
literally
English.
the biggest honor. And he did say that he's very honored, but also he's very stressed. But he is excited and he's very happy about it.
Do we know what area of Atatürk's life he's going to be portraying?
They're keeping it hush-hush.
God, could you give us
They're
some more
keeping it hush-hush.
information?
They're not giving any details. But they've been working on the show for 2 years.
2 years?
2 years. Not only that, but get this. Are you ready? Okay. Get this.
Wind up the fastball. I've got my helmet on. I've got my baseball bat. I'm ready to hit it.
The movie is going to be released on the 100th anniversary of the Republic. It's absolutely perfect.
But that's in a year's time.
It is in a year's time. It's going to be released 29th of October, 2023.
So it's a long wait for that one, isn't it?
It is a long way,
Nadia,
but
I'm not sure that
I think it's gonna
constitutes
be worth
news.
it. No, come on, it's a huge news.
It is.
I'm very excited about it. It's such a perfect,
A lot of pressure for him.
it's a huge pressure.
Because I'm guessing that, you know, obviously it's going to be a massive, they've been leading up, in Turkey, they've been events aplenty, all of them leading up, obviously, to
Yeah.
that 100th
Yeah.
anniversary.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing a film about Atatürk with lots of big names in it, a lot of people are going to see that. So, no pressure for our boy there.
Yeah, Aras, you better pick it up.
I hope you're ready, Aras. Redouble efforts. If you've not been doing enough, redouble those efforts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
for
what I'd
sure.
say to him. Now, was that a Disney film?
Yeah, all Disney Plus. Yeah.
All Disney Plus. So Disney, like we mentioned before, they're all over. They're putting their fingerprints all over the media world
Yeah.
in Turkey at the
Yeah.
moment. Now, again, sorry to frustrate you. I don't have all the information. I wish I did. But we know that they're in negotiation with some pretty big names at the moment.
Yeah.
You've got my personal favorite, Pinar Deniz.
I love
They're
her.
in negotiations.
Yeah,
there.
okay.
She is great. Now,
Yeah.
just a quick note, Pinar, if you ever want to downgrade in life, I am available. I understand it's a downgrade. I'm not, you know.
Yeah,
but
if you want to kind
if
of,
you want to really fall off a cliff, if things are really hard, right?
we have our guy here.
I'm right here. Okay, it doesn't have to be for long. Okay. Anyway, we've got Hande Ercal.
Oh.
Ercal, she's talking to Disney Plus. I don't know what they're talking about. We've got Elçin Sangu.
I love her.
She's nice.
One of my favorite redheads.
So, redheads are my weakness. They are my weakness. So whatever's coming up on Disney, I have no idea.
Yeah.
But it's going to have something, hopefully, to do with those three. They're in
Yeah.
negotiations.
You know, I've also heard Can Yaman is also talking with Disney Plus.
Can Yaman has also been making some waves in South Africa.
South Africa.
ETV, with the show The Daydreamer.
Oh, the other show, the summer show.
Summer show.
Oh, they're showing it there too.
They're showing it in South Africa. Daydreamer, and it's been making waves.
Good for them.
Good for them.
See, I love that. Even though the shows are finished, they live on.
They do.
It's something, something about shows.
We're all living in a Disney world now.
I know. And I did notice that they don't really tell. They're keeping it everything like hush hush. They want to come in like, boom.
Yeah.